Welcome back to DVC Weekly. This is episode 209. My name is Jason Erpelding. I'm the broker of Buy and Sell DVC. I'm here with Scott Ferrioli.
I'm the owner of DVC-RENTAL.com and BuyAndSellDVC.com.
And today is February 5th, 2025. We're just a few days away from the Super Bowl, where it's going to be the Eagles and the Chiefs, just making sure everyone is aware.
I don't want to lose anybody here, but that's just two teams I did not want to see in there again. I was cheering for both opponents. I don't want to see the Chiefs and the Eagles.
And 11 months from today is going to be January 5th, 2026. And the 7-month window is going to be September 5th, 2025. Remember, at your home resort, you can book a reservation 11 months in advance. Other resorts, 7 months. I still get that question a lot. Like, if you buy resale, can I make reservations? When you buy resale, the reservation 7 and 11 months, that's all the same, whether you buy resale or direct. So please don't forget that. Pass it on. If you already know it, pass it to your friends. Remember, your coworkers are asking you about your DVC. You know, give them the good info and let them know where they can rent points, or if they need to purchase points, send them to DVC-RENTAL.com. Remember the dash to save the cash, and Buy and Sell DVC.com. And today we're going to start on the buy and sell side of things. And again, I'm just going to mention what I think is the best kept secret in all of Disney Vacation Club. I've known about Disney Vacation Club since 1999. That's when I was discovered DVC. And I did not discover that people jump into the pool at midnight on New Year's Eve at Vero Beach until sometime in 2023. So I think it is, so my family and I we had a reservation checking in January 31st. We were supposed to be checking out January 2nd. Anyway, we arrived and our room was ready, I want to say.
Every time your room was
No.
Oh.
Sorry. I was not ready, right? Our room was not ready until like 3:35 or
okay.
So
every time you arrive, your room is always ready, and my room is never ready.
So 3:35, and again, we're in the Deluxe Inn studio. It's not standard view. This year, the weather was The weather was much nicer this year compared to 2023. The crowd was a little bit bigger, I think, because of the warmer weather. But again, this is one of those things where it's, this is not like Times Square where there's too many people. There's still seats at the pool. The dance party starts, I think it started at 9:30, and then Goofy and Pluto are there. There's plenty of time to do pictures with the characters. They're dancing, they take their breaks. And then I will say that the gentleman that was working with the characters was the same gentleman that was working in 2023. I'm like, wait, weren't you here last year? He's like, yeah, he's like, I sign up for this every year. This is an awesome party. And I can tell that you like it, because if I was here last year, that means you were here last year. So, I will say this. So the party starts. At this point in the party, my wife and my 14-year-old were in the room. My 13-year-old was out in the pool somewhere. And the new Bruno Mars, do you know a Bruno Mars song? Like, I think it's called like Apartment. Are you familiar with that song?
No.
Okay, so that's good news. It must not, a song comes on, the DJ plays a song, and the entire place, like next to me was a family of 4, and they had 2 daughters, say like 9 and 6. All of a sudden, this song comes on. The mom is like, knows every lyric. The daughters know it. Like, all of a sudden, the whole place knows this song. Like, it's one of those songs that everybody should know. And I'm like, I've never heard the song before in my life.
I know the new song. There's a collab. It's something. I think it's a TikTok. It's a TikTok song, and I think there's a collaboration with somebody on it. Or, yeah, I can't remember. It's a female. Yeah. I'm getting news from the other room that, I know of the song. What was the same situation? I was with my family in the car, and it came on, and my boys kind of started singing it a little bit in the back seat. I'm like, obviously it's Bruno Mars. I can tell by the voice. I'm like, what song is this? Like, you don't know this? This is probably 3 weeks ago. They're like, you don't know this song. I'm like, I don't recognize this. No. So yeah, our age is starting to show a little bit. I think.
Keep in mind. So this, I'm like, oh, okay. Then all of a sudden I see like 20 to 25-year-old guys going by. They know every lyric. Like every person age knew every lyric, and it took me like 4 days to figure out what song it was. And in Orlando, I will tell you, when I came back, I started listening to the Tampa station, like the top 40. They play it all the time in the Tampa station, but the Orlando station doesn't play it. So I find that odd. So anyway, good song. But Goofy and Pluto were there. It was a fantastic time. I will tell you this. I would, if you're looking for something, you don't have to drive anywhere on New Year's Eve. It's not overcrowded. I mean, I would put it on your list as, and then I will tell you this, so after you jump in the pool at midnight, you get out. Of course, everybody mainly just goes back to their room, but we walked out on the deck to look at to see the moon or whatever, So I didn't realize there's a group of people, or there was this time, that after they jumped in the pool, got out, they then went down and got in the ocean and got out. I was like, oh, I'm not going that far anyway. So again, I would put that.
It's cooler. Are there no seams?
No. There's. I mean, my wife didn't. Yeah, my wife who gets bit a lot, and there was no CMs or anything.
So we're going a few nights. Taking my parents are coming to visit. They're staying with us, and we're taking them to Vero for 3 nights. And I was just wondering if there's going to be no CMs. We always go this warmer. I've never been, in February. So I'm like,
shouldn't be.
Okay, good. They're coming soon, and we're going, and hopefully it's not bad at all.
Yeah, I think you'll be good.
Yeah.
And now we're on to the food review of the week.
Come here, I'm gonna eat you! Get in my belly!
So for our food review, we actually have a guest appearance from our good friend King Ingraham. What was I gonna say? So, yeah, roll the clip. I'll talk to you guys afterwards.
Hey everybody, it's Scott here with our good buddy King. We've talked about him many times. He's done reviews before. We are at Geyser Point in Wilderness Lodge. We're gonna try 2 things. First one we do is the crab cakes. So King is gonna have a little bite here. See what he thinks.
Let's see what we got here.
I gave away the menu. I think these were like $14. You get 2 crab cakes, which is really not that bad.
All right, so let's see. Right now, very, very soft. So at least it's not something that's dried or overdone. All right, here goes nothing.
Get it on the film. Says here goes nothing. We're like, nope, that was nothing. So, what are we thinking? You like it?
I like it. It's got a little kick to it.
Okay.
Not very spicy. It's not something that's going to cause your tongue to melt.
Okay.
By any means. We'll get another bite just to double check.
Yeah.
I'm all for quality control.
Yeah, we appreciate that. Thanks, King. Always want to take one for the team. Quality control. He's doing this for the fans.
All this for the buy and sell DVC and DVC-RENTAL. Remember the dash to save you some cash.
Yes. Gotta love the promotion. Thank you, King. So does the first bite taste the same as the second bite, or is there a difference?
It is the same. I do like that there is a little bit of a spice to it. Again, it's not heavy-handed. It's enough to give it a little bit of a flavor. It does taste like crab. It's not like it feels like that it doesn't feel like that there's breading or packed with breading in it. So,
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm seeing a lot of crab on there, not a lot of breading. So that's good.
and it's got like a slaw that it was on top of it. I'm getting some cabbage,
Okay.
some cabbage in it, but I think it's pretty good.
You got a rating for us? Remember, no rookie ratings. We want decimals in there.
Yeah. How's this for a decimal, Scott?
Uh-oh.
A 7.79 3/4.
See, folks, I was not expecting that. All right. My turn. Let's see. I'm hearing about this heat a little bit. I'm gonna make sure I get some sauce, a little slaw. All right. Yep. There's definitely heat on the end of that. Okay.
Seeing your cheeks turn a little pink there, Scott.
I don't want to eat too much. I'm not a big spicy guy though. I think it's very good. It's moist, not a lot of breading. There's definitely medium heat on it. I'd say I'd probably give it a 7.9. So very good. And I think portion size, for $14 you get 2 crab cakes. Definitely a pretty good deal. So I'd recommend this.
Excellent.
So in the video, you saw that we were at Geyser Point at Disney's Wilderness Lodge. We're trying the crab cakes, which were $14. You got 2 really nice crab cakes, actually. Tons of crab meat in there. Not a lot of filling at all, which is really nice. So a lot of times with crab cakes, you get like a lot of breading and there's barely any crab meat. This was just loaded with crab meat. Actually, I think it's one of the best deals on property. For $14 for 2 nice crab cakes. Really, really good deal. King was having a little fun with it. And I reminded him, I said, remember, don't give it just, like a plain number. You gotta have a decimal in there. He's like, I'll give you a decimal. He goes 7.79 3/4.
Nice.
We're on pace with him. I happen to give it a 7.9. I will point out that it did have some lingering heat to it a little bit. So I didn't mind it. Like, I don't think my wife would have enjoyed it just because of the heat afterwards. But it was actually really, really good. I was very happy with the crab cakes. And again, 2 crab cakes for $14 on Disney property. Absolutely great deal.
Nice. And now we're on to the DVC-rental side of things.
So Valentine's Day, right around the corner, obviously right after the Super Bowl. See, a lot of people post this online. So the question is, does Disney World do anything for Valentine's Day? There are going to be special snacks around Disney property, some special merch, in some of the shops, but you're not going to get too much of it. The restaurants used to have a lot more Valentine's Day stuff. I still remember a couple years ago, we went to Olivia's at Old Key West, my wife and I, for lunch. And we walked in and they had big red and pink and silver balloons everywhere and Valentine stuff, which I thought was really, really cool. The next year we went there, we said the same thing. We said, let's go back. We had such a fun time for Valentine's Day. Nothing. So I have not been back on Valentine's Day since then, but I'm pretty sure they've cut everything out. But I looked online to see if there were new, any options or anything at any of the shops. I was like, there's no special menus at any of the restaurants or anything. It just seems like a lot of maybe some little quick service places or places around the park will have little special desserts, lots of cakes, some special drinks, chocolate mousse. There's a love bug cake at Wilderness Lodge, is Roaring Forks. That looked pretty cool. But there was nothing I really saw. There was a lot of times a lot of restaurants have a special Valentine's Day dinner that or they'll say, all right, this is now $80, but you get to choose, your appetizer, your dinner, and then your dessert. Nothing really special I saw at any of the parks for that. But again, lots of treats to check out. In the description, I'm going to put it down there. There's actually a Disney Parks blog that has that goes over a lot of the treats that they're going to have. So if you look in the description on this episode, you'll see a list of all of maybe it's all of it or a large chunk of all of the Valentine's Day stuff that Disney is going to offer snack-wise. So check it out. Again, that's not us, but they did a very comprehensive job of all the treats. So check it out.
It's interesting. Is availability pretty? Do you need to book February 13th, 14th far in advance generally? Do you know off the top of your head?
Are you talking about for restaurants?
Yeah, I'm talking about for rooms. Just
the rooms, they do go pretty quickly.
Okay, so it's kind of so people, things like the Marathon Weekend, Jersey Week, those things book up 11 months in advance. This
is not an 11-month thing.
Okay,
but I think by 7 months there's going to be a large amount of stuff that's already sold out, and if you're 4 to 5 months out, you might not find anything, even Saratoga Springs, for Valentine's Day.
And it's on a Friday, I think, maybe?
Valentine's Day is on a Friday.
Okay, so yeah, this is a good year to do a Friday, Saturday night stay.
Yeah,
do some proposals maybe, and
it's absolutely great.
I mean, nothing, no proposals here. We're just saying out there in general, maybe this is maybe that's a big Valentine's Day thing, Walt Disney World proposal.
I mean, I'm sure you've probably seen them before. There's always tons of proposals. Haven't seen one in a while on Facebook. Facebook normally always in front of the castle. That's the main thing, in front of the castle. I'm sure on Valentine's Day there's going to be 200 proposals in front of the castle this year. So I'm sure it'll be popping up all online sometime soon.
Have you been there when there's been a proposal? I'm just curious.
I've never seen a proposal once. It's been a long time since I've seen a proposal. I don't go to parks too much, but I have not seen a proposal in a long time.
Man, that's a good little. Yeah, we don't really talk about that. because like there's all these other things. But yeah,
They've got the wedding pavilion there at Grand Floridian. So they do wedding stuff, and it's a magical place, and there's lots of proposals.
yeah. Plus, if you're coming from a place, where you have, not the best weather in the winter, you pick February 14th. It should be, hopefully in the 70s.
Let's hope.
Let's hope. Now that we've hopefully passed our winter with these 30s.
Yeah, Jason and I were talking. This winter has been brutal down here in Florida. I just said to him, I might as well mention it out here. There have been winters here where I never put on pants. It was just shorts constantly the whole winter. This winter so far, at least I'll say it's starting in probably November, like November, December, January. I was in pants almost every single day. I think there's only like 5 days I was able to wear shorts because it's been the most cold winter that I've experienced since being here for 9 years. Have you remember a winter that was this cold for this long?
No.
As you know, a lot of times it'll be nice, and then they'll have like 1 week. 1 week comes in, it's cold, and then it goes away, and then it's 70s again. It's a rough year.
Plus, like you're talking about, like we were exposed this year that my kids, they don't own enough pants, so so it's this was the usually if you have these cold spells, it lasts 2 or 3 days and then it's over, and then you may get another 2 or 3 days, but this one went on for almost like a 17-day period where it was like the lows were in the 30s somewhere. So yeah, very, very uncommon. So, and then of course, like even like Disney's Hilton had got snow, and somebody, they posted, and somebody said that they hadn't gotten snow there for quite a number of years even. So, very strange winter so far.
And as you know, parts of Florida up north got snow as well, which is not common for Florida. So
and
nobody's prepared for that.
Exactly.
It's just been a weird year so far. So hopefully the rest of 25 just gets a little better. It's been crazy.
So let us know in the comments if you've seen any proposals at Disney, and let us know what you think. Let's see. Again, let us know who you think's going to win the Super Bowl: Chiefs or the Eagles.
Yep. Hop in that comment section. Let us know. No matter what. Again, not a huge fan of both teams, but should be a really good game. They're both very good teams. They're both coached really well, so should be fun.
We'll see you next week.
Thanks for watching.